new streams. Let's try again. No new streams. What's up, mates? I guess let's give the chat a second here. Alright, well, we're pretty much done with Silvermoon Quel'Danas. Quel'Thalas. So it's pretty much just Herondir or Zolaman, and I feel like I'd rather do Herondir. Herondar. So here we are. Okay, let's see here. It's not detecting my YouTube. What's going on here, guys? There it is. Alright, chat's live. Diminished Elendust or Wounded Defender Health. Must be at the top here. It was an accident. That was an accident. You're level 90 druid. Do that.
Be quiet. I need be quiet.
You are in combat. Still in combat. Solid, baby. Better not take her from me. Like,
It's
totally
too
partners
much.
right now.
She sings to me.
We might as well team up together. Where are you going, baby? Baby, where are you going? You cannot run from me. Oh, butthead. guys just had to pull all this extra stuff. He scared my girl away. He's like, why are you fighting all this shit we don't have to fight? It's not part of the plan. For the wounded. God. Just need one more wounded person. Where they at? Where this last bitch at? Roll. Excuse me. They're not on this side of the river, really. Why can't I find it? Where's the person? Person there. Should we message that girl? Where's all the people? There's nobody really across there. Is there? Yeah, I mean there's a person there. A single person on this side. Morpheus? Oh, God, I don't want to look it up. Don't make me look it up. That would have been a sneaky spot for sure. You need my assistance. Do you need my assistance? What the fuck? I just needed one motherfucking person. Can't find him. What will this actually bring me to? So really, they're just like inset. They're not like respawning or like getting injured, are they? I have to like sit here and watch this person.
This beauty wears on me.
I don't think she's getting hurt. I feel like they're in set positions. For whatever reason, I can't fucking find him.
Wears on me.
Looks like they're not
Wears on
really
me.
dying. My God. I hate looking shit up. Wait, what was it? What was it? No, I still seeing shit. Feels so lame. We know it's here. All of them are within this little vicinity here. Maybe it's actually by the camp. Maybe it's on the other side of the camp. Oh my God, they could be right here. Could be somebody. Somebody! Anybody! Somebody help! Oh, it really hates me. This really is not very fun. Not having fun anymore. Bruh. This is fucking consequence of our duty. There's gonna be some people in there like, yeah, I couldn't fucking figure it out either. Last mission was at the tip of the quest boundary. Oh my fucking God. Like zoom in on the map to see like the fucking blue boundary. Ah! My last one. Yeah, yeah. My last one too.
I'm ready to perform the Shulka's ritual. It will protect us when we enter the Rift of Ulm. For a time.
What do we want? Finger. Haste fertility. This one.
Wild guide you will.
Amarak told me how to prepare Elmdust to create a salve in small doses. Elmdust can strengthen the mind against madness and terror. It offers clarity and peace, but only if expertly employed. I could use your help to set an anchor to this place, Garmota. The ritual is delicate, and failure could be disaster.
May you lend your song to hers.
We do not want disaster.
Her voice is gone.
Oh
I have never felt so alone.
no.
Is this Amarak's life?
$65. Make sure we're double checking this shit. I haven't got a chess piece in fucking forever. 159, 165. 78. I'm pretty sure that's gotta be the best one. 159. 178. 171. 159. 145. That's it. 145.
The roots brought us both here.
I cannot hear the voice of the goddess. I hate it. What's up, baby? With this, I will be able to venture down into the Rift of Aln. I will not have long, so we should not dawdle. Let's find Amarak and gain his help.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
This ritual only imitates the Shulker sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak.
He is here.
He's not here. The ward. I need more Alm dust, friend. Hurry. I can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the Shulker? I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me. I sense her call within the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Blackened roots. Focus, Owena. Listen to my voice.
No! The goddess! She... Amarak? My friend.
The manifestation is of the purest forms of all madness that resides here. My ward will distract it only for so long. We must move quickly.
You've learned. Now go.
87. I found while I was in the middle of one of my duties, someone has spent too long within the rift and has fallen prey to call of the goddess. I must rescue him and send him back to where he belongs. Help me with this trick, and I will help you
Gone.
with chess pieces.
Stolen. Where has she gone?
Stolen.
On higher, please!
You took her! Go away! I'll kill you all! He is not fully lost, but he must be removed from the rift immediately.
You have come from.
Aln dust power is of the goddess herself. If it can help your cause, Owena, then I will help you gather it. Listen and
Another
learn.
soul saved. This is why I do this, Grimortal. All my sacrifice shut in myself from the voice of the goddess. It is worth it for each soul I rescue for the grasp of the rift.
I return to the silence.
Return to the silence. A chess piece worthy.
Hunt well. More
We are
questions?
preparing to fight the giant manifestation. Let me emphasize this again. We must fight just one. If we fight two at a time, we would have no chance of survival. Place these wards around the rift to draw the others away. They will not last long, but we will need every advantage we can gain.
I return to the silence.
Within every creature that roams the rift of the Aln drums, a gathering of the foundation of the goddess's influence. This Aln dust yearns to merge with others of ilk. Part of my duties as the Shulker is to make sure to keep the number of large manifestations low so they do not overwhelm the den. It is easiest to do that while they are small. Take this spear. You may use it to shatter the smaller creatures down to trivial sizes.
Walk quietly, go safely.
I have been pondering what Hagar could have meant from the moment Orwenia mentioned an answer to your problems. There are no mystical fountains, no weapons. Everything is in the rift, is created from the same source, Almdust, the distillation of the influence of the goddess. If we hunt a large manifestation, you will have the power of creation in its purest form. Ooh, Almdust, huh? Sounds like that. Good. We cannot defeat it without your help. Search for the rift and look for a fungi large enough to cultivate. I can use them to give us an edge.
You learn. Now, in the rift's darkest depths,
Trying to get some of that
Almdust
Almdust, baby.
coalesces into the monstrosities before you. The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of Almdust.
Oh yeah, I'm going to find this. Put on a rift creature optional.
We would not have made it here without you.
Hunt well. Speak quickly. Quietly. Ask if you must.
Might have a chance.
You've learned. Now go.
We have one chance, and this only. I pray we have prepared enough. Defeat all manifestation and gather its components.
Walk quiet. These will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little Almdust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth. Grab the Almdust now. Be swift.
Oh, I need that sweet, sweet elm dust. Yeah. Dust Party.
Speak quickly. Quietly.
Power of the Rift of Aln is beyond mortal comprehension. What are we doing? It's simply borrowing some of it for
More questions?
Squeeze me. Trinket or a trinket? Versatility or haste? We want versatility for sure. Have a chance to awaken the unbound essence of Aln, increasing your strength. Hell yeah. I think that's what we want. Use speed. Oh wait, what's this? Absorbs vital energies from enemies you defeat, granting you 62 speed when above 60% health. If you're below, you instead you gain. Oh, we want that for sure. As much as I would love, trust me, as much as I would love the 52 versatility and the huge amount of strength, a speed trinket that is gonna last forever.
Alndust boasters are people's power over nature.
Getting that speed
It
trinket,
should
baby.
be enough to counteract the light
We did what
bloom's
Hagar
rapid
asked us to
growth.
do. The next step will be to test this on something or someone afflicted with light bloom. It may be difficult to find the light bloom in enough quantities in Harandar, but I believe we will find what we need at Haram al-Nor. We will meet you there.
Let's
Thank you,
Let
Amarak.
me check that.
I owe you
that-
more than I
this-
can say.
Where is it at, baby? Oh, speed trinket. Which one gives me the least amount? See, this is 7. This is 4 plus 8 is 12. So let's swap it with this. Right now we're running at 135. Wait, what? I said occasionally absorbs vital. I mean, so I gotta be in combat, so it's not gonna work unless I'm in combat, but that still might be nice. So let's go back. Put. Put our main gear back on, and then which one's our lowest? Equip. Let's say this one, and then let's do this. Let's just see if we can notice what exactly it's doing. How much speed are we gonna get? I mean, it says 62 speed. I mean, 62 speed is a huge amount of speed. Just depends on how often is it gonna work. Finally got my boost, got rid of that lightning surge, and actually just got the rush forward. It's on all my other characters except this one.
It came from above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrasel.
Oh dear. Halfway to 88. Something keeps troubling me about this Grimortal. Where is the Root Warden? Rui has a solemn duty to watch over the World Tree and the land around it. He should be here with his people in need. So where could he be when they are in crisis? What is he thinking? I am sure that we can find clues to where he has gone if we search his town. Perhaps we can learn from about his state of mind along the way. The Rutani have escaped the nearby villages to Haran al-Nawar. The gods have told me that some of them have been afflicted with the light bloom, yet have not succumbed to its effects. This may be our best opportunity to test the Alndust power. Time is
The
of
world
essence.
was
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
Who the fuck is talking this dude?
With Alnhara's grace, the Alndust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
Yes. Farewell then.
Oana, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not.
Alone? Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path
roleplay.
only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
And someone's notes found. It's gonna be like up the stairs or something.
You need march. Travel safely.
Where the dust dances. You find a faintly glowing powder in your hands. After catching the moth, it is fine, dry, and oddly luminous. It doesn't hum or shift, but it catches the light in a way that feels deliberate. You recall Mothkeeper Wiotam is known to
like
have a particular
goods,
interest
don't
in
you?
moths
Then
that
find
reside in
them.
Hammerndar. Perhaps this dust would be of interest. I am very interested in these glowing dust. What? Yeah, I'm mounted. What the fuck do you mean? Where am I? Where is it? So far away. Oh, where'd it go? So far away. See? Wasn't even able to contest it. Too busy trying to see where it was gonna land. Guess we're in another fucking alliance-dominated instance, per usual. This one. I love it like I know somebody, baby. Need the notes. Oh, I'm getting sore. Oh my god. I need to start setting up a futon setup. Fuck's the goddamn nose hat? Oh, look everything up. I want to play game. I want to play a game by myself, not need help from the internet.
You may speak.
What's this do?
I have wares. Now you are ready. What do you need? I'll Nahara guide you.
I'm not 30. There it is. What is this? All dust used on the afflicted Rutan.
The light burns.
Sniff some of this.
This one awakens. This one changes no more.
Wakes you right up, don't it?
It works. At last, we have a way to fight back.
You have found me.
This is troubling news. The light bloom hasn't seemed to affect any Herenar thus far. Has it somehow infested the Root Warden? Or is this his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but...
I shall watch for you.
Aldous may not be able to recover someone who has fully fallen to the light bloom, but it should be able to inoculate those from further corruption. That must be enough.
Do not fear the dark.
We can now go to the roots of Shalad Drasil and stop the light bloom spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough Aldous to inoculate any Haranar who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them, Kermodor, and give them Undust.
May you lend you.
Distribute the Aldous to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back
I
against
shall
the light bloom.
distribute the Undust.
Make it swift.
I am good at the distribution.
You have come far.
Yeah, $50. I want 50 gold for that shit there. Alright, first hits on me. First hits for free on me. Yeah. They owned us. Hey, where the people at? Trying to distribute the sound. Small circle, small area, I should say.
Speak now.
Bring your words. Go quietly. Hunt fiercely. Speak now.
What is it?
Roots got
What happened here?
All too easy.
All too easy. Breaking bear. Whoa. Boyfriend. First you leave me and then you almost die. How many times must I
Your
almost
path
lose you?
leads you deep, stranger. Let nature take its course.
Gathered the Harana we have available and distributed the Alnas. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the city. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the light bloom are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We also need to thin their numbers. Get on the pedal wing, Germotl, and let's clear the way.
Striking at individual
I
blooms
should
is
keep
not
out
enough.
of it.
We'll need to think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harendar.
We're gonna have to turn the old ad on but off. Just look for this shit. Can't do that right now. Wait. Wasn't good enough?
To think that
Therefore, light will
Eversong's
spread,
light
its
would
shield
wreak
will
such
spread.
havoc in Harendar.
Shield. Yeah.
You hail from above. I shall watch for you.
Oh, the game that never ends. Fuck. What am I doing?
So, your path leads you here. Speak to me.
The growth that helps them spread the light bloom so quickly should be vulnerable after your attack from the air, but we still need to destroy them. Return to the blinding room and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
The Haranar had a presence by the roots of Shell a drassel as a sign of goodwill with the cultures that live within our home. When the guards retreated, they left some of our treasured mementos and artifacts. Since the spread of the light bloom has been greater than I have ever expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the blinding bloom and bring them home.
I'll guide you well.
This is a threat that could destroy all of Harandar if left unchecked. That is why we will pull this out at the root. The Rutani who did not have the time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it makes our plan of attack simple. Their leaders must be spreading the light, but we must strike them down.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We
The
must
madness.
stop it here.
The madness. Who we gonna kill? Don't fucking CC me, bruh. I prefer to be able to move. Come here. Top of the tree. Oh yeah, you about to die, bitch. Pathetic. A bloom spreader destroyed. Look at that. I'm not missing something, am I? Light bloom spreader. That looks like a light bloom spreader right there if I've ever seen one. Put that right there. We should take it out before it comes into a fight. Still in combat. 100 feet away. Sweet
Looks like a treasure out in the distance. Don't miss this opportunity.
But they're bullies. Oh, where is it? Way the fuck up there. I'm not in a good instance for that. I can't just not go. Some good drops. There it is. Baladash Malanara. looks a lot different. Hang on. Like the only thing I don't like in comparison, like I like everything else how it looks. I switched the green fog stuck around. I mean it's there, but it's not as thick for sure. I'm falling. Well, I can't get them all. Weaver. Let's get lots of things still. I just need artifacts recovered. Let's drop them. So where am I picking them up? That's the one we want. Yes. Where are the artifacts? Dead things. There's an artifact. This is where I'd be. Ah, like artifacts. This must be where I'm supposed to go after. Question is, are all the artifacts going to be up here? Or are they strewn about down below as well? It's going to be much harder to find down below. Artifacts. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, there's another thing right here. Bro, where the fucking artifacts at, dude? Why do they have to make this so fucking difficult? There's only one on this whole thing? What? I thought this was it. I thought this was the answer. Additional quest. Oh, we gotta tackle the inventory boss here real quick.
Friend of the Grummles, like you.
Okay, speed. It's part of the speed. We don't need this anymore. It's part of the speed. What is this? What is hold on. Okay. Pick up a Pokemon. Speed gear. Speed gear. What is this? World around you. Darkens the world around you. Once it cool down. Okay. Swap appearances. Little tricks things I got. Let's see, 165, 165. Add this toy to your. Make sure we do that. We got speed. We got speed. We got 171, 771. Crit mastery. Just keep what we got, whatever. Well, roasted quail. Restores 2 health. Holy shit. Major healing. Holy shit. That's crazy. Restores 8 health. Woo! Restores 0 health. Holy shit. We found the good. 59. This is your speed. Use this. Equip this. 74, yeah. Quest stuff. Speed. We just picked up some purple shit. Cool, look, combine the ace through 8 of blood. Complete the set. Damn, this is some like a card shit, but not from the fucking fair festival. That could be worth a lot of money, possibly, if it's doing similar shit. Right? That was some pants that we don't need, just right? I thought we picked up something purple.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
You have found me. The world watch over you. You hail from above.
Some boots. Big sexy boots. 87.
Yes.
We may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Ruya not understand the extent of the calamity? Grimoto, we must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened.
The elders must hear of
Obviously,
this.
one of the
Go with the
elders
wind.
fucking betrayed
What
us.
is it?
Going back to Halloran to help out where I can. If you have time and the inclination, your further assistance would be most
Farewell
appreciated.
then.
Sure.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Shaladrisil's roots still stand.
How?
The Almdust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time, it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
You have that effect on people.
You have come far, stranger.
Finger, versatility, mastery.
Wild guide you well.
Okay.
Let nature take its course.
Haldoran's news is dire. If the life bloom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger has grown far more quickly than we were prepared to reckon with.
That looks like a treasure out in the
We must
distance.
make for Eversong at
Don't
once
miss
and
this
will stand against
opportunity.
any threat to Al Nahara's creation, be it here or in the world above, and I will do it alone if I
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Without the Almdust, we face a grim task. Steel yourself.
must. Hopefully this is the portal right into Silvermoon.
I have brought what help I could.
While we toil below, the light bloom would spread so aggressively, and every song down, all every victory we
The
win.
world watch
If
over
the
you.
calling these creatures is not sufficient and their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from their remains and spread through the soils with the shrouding foliage. We must take for more drastic measures. Gather the bones of the creatures you slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent their spread through the roots
I
of the
shall watch
spores.
for you.
When the Forest Riders first discovered the light bloom, we thought it would be merely an aesthetic change, a small quirk of the Sunwell's influence. What we knew what we know now. These light frenzied root ways must lead all the way back to Haradar. If we don't close them, it won't matter how many of these damn things that bring down. Close the root ways and we might have a fighting chance.
We used the last of the Almdust we gathered. What do you intend to do, Haldurar?
Whatever I must.
Reshade, we're gonna reload or what's happening here? Yeah. Ooh, that looks like shit. The price we pay. Beauty is paid. I like these little nodes that they're having us. We're able to collect little butterflies and little wood things. Like, realistically, like I wish they just would open up all professions and then just like, you know, had one as your main that was like, okay, this is where you're gonna get like the big weekly stuff with, but then have the other one, you know, I don't know how exactly you pull it off, but but just have access to all the other ones as like minors essentially, so that you can just like you can do everything, because it's just like would greatly increase just the whole world, right? Because that's one thing I disliked about Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV, you have gathering things, but you have to switch over to it, and it's like its own personal thing where you're no longer questing and you're like directly seeking out these things, and to me it just like doesn't make sense, right? You're not just like, you can't just like quest and then all of a sudden see some flowers on the ground and you're like, oh hey, that I can harvest that, right? Let me veer off course and go harvest these flowers, and it just like adds that layer of depth of exploration essentially, you know, where you're getting distracted and off the beaten trail and such. You don't get that with Final Fantasy XIV, and it's like you get that here, but just a little bit. You know, it's just you're only tailoring once in a while. Otherwise, you're not. You know, gathering too much. And honestly, I think if they just like turn this into an Animal Crossing game, it's like why? Like, some people might cringe at that, but I personally think that would be cool as fuck if it was just they added one more, you know, because this game has so much. There's so many different things you can do, and that would just be one more layer. Because they added the housing, so you're already halfway there, anyways. Or I'd say maybe a third, because there's two things you'd want to add. You would want to add way more harvesting. So basically, like your house would be your garrison. Like the garrison they had in Warlords of Draenor. I love that. Like that was actually pretty cool, because it's like your little base and you're harvesting your supplies, and you had your little garden going and stuff like that. Like they need to turn your house into that and have it always stay relevant no matter what expansion you're on, because the garrison was only relevant for Warlords of Draenor. But if they just like made your house relevant, you know, it updates, like you can re-garden shit or something, like, and then allowed you access to every profession. So the housing is a third. What the fuck? Housing is like a third, and then I think the other third, or like a fourth maybe, because I think another thing they need to add is making it so you can interact with a bunch of stuff in your house. They're kind of missing that right now. And then unlock all the professions. Like if I had like a list, you know, like the housing is only like a fourth of the puzzle. The other fourth would be interacting with tons of stuff in your house. The other fourth would be unlocking all the professions, and then the other fourth would be, you know, farming at your house. I guess that kind of falls in line with interacting. You know, so maybe it is. If they did that, I'd be like, damn. How many people just play this game and just sit there and how many people just play it, so they're just like Animal Cross? A lot. hurt that they added stuff like that in Final Fantasy 14 where your island and finally got the Endwalker, and I feel like I am getting towards the end of Endwalker. To experience that, but I don't know if I'm late to the game, like since they've got Dawn Trail, if that's even relevant. Sorry, bruh. I don't even think I'm in the right fucking area.
Sun chase your shadow.
Talking about what I think they should do to the game. Started doing mad damage. I wasn't even trying to fight you, bro. I literally just stood there and let you fucking kill that other person because I didn't know who started the fight, and I thought I'd be honorable about it and not intervene because for all I know, you're just defending yourself. But then you come and attack me, bro, and now we got a problem. Now I'm gonna come try to kill you. I'm not gonna stop.
Then find
Do
them.
like goods. Yeah. Can we though? Might actually in the horde dominated instance. We're in sync. I could never just kill people. I even remember to use my death pact to heal. I hate me so much.
This is getting us nowhere. Send word to Rama. Have the Magisters make haste to the Sun Crown tree.
The roots brought us both here. May you lend your song to hers.
Eminal, for every rootway you torch, two more crop up elsewhere. It's like yourself are perpetuating and spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and magic, even with Orwena's help. We don't have enough Elmdust nor enough Harinar to prevent the spread of this frenzy.
We must not falter. I will do my duty.
Have a way to stop the light bloom from spreading further through the forest, but it isn't exactly a delicate touch. Normally, I'd never dream of resorting to a controlled burn in such a healthy portion of Eversong, but the frenzy is spreading too quickly and we are running out of options. I've sounded the retreat to my far striders, but some of them haven't responded, and you need to find any rangers in the particular sticky situations and lend your aid in securing their escape.
May victory be ours.
With our ground forces pulled back, our position will be overwhelmed in a matter of minutes. It's time to execute our gambit at Room Math, and the Magisters have provided us a mana gem that can be used to overload Lashara's runestones. Take it and infuse the stones with the mana contained therein. That will set the stage for the Magisters' ritual to detonate the runestones and burn the entirety of the Lashara to the ground. We just have to hope the light bloom cannot survive in the inferno.
With perseverance.
If you detonate your runestones, your forests will burn.
We have rebuilt from ashes before. Without any alm dust, what other recourse do we have?
on again, or what? It's like, jeez, Army of the Dead. Dude, it is nuts. I can't, like, it's not even just fucking, just little minions anymore. But now it's like Abomination and then fucking the Four Horsemen. And it's just like, what? Runestone here. We'll pop that real quick. Already, huh?
The light bloom has reached the river. Light of the sun, preserve us. We are out of time.
So,
I'll
your
retreat to
path
save our
leads you
ground.
here. You have found
It's not
me.
gonna notice. The Rutani mark us at every turn.
Do not. So, your path.
Pitiful Orwena, you cannot stop the light bloom alone.
They are relentless. Alhara, give me strength.
Wanted to read it, but they were starting it.
It's
so
now
might as well.
or never, Rama.
No, my bitches.
More? Fall back! Forever song!
So we did have a bit betrayer.
Elder Hagar.
Help has arrived, little sprout.
We did a sprout.
Do not squander resources.
I guess that was the optional
Roots
part.
brought us both here.
I cannot believe it. My kin on the surface, standing shoulder to shoulder with surface dwellers and wielding the magics of Uln. Wayna sets her jaws and flashes you a smile. But we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring Ruya to justice and end this frenzy.
Let nature
Dungeon time?
take its course.
Ruya has always been a zealous advocate, but this behavior is beyond the pale. The light bloom must be affecting him, driving him to these dangerous lengths. We do not have time to be like him. The forests need to fall to the bloom like Sheldrasil's roots did. The Harati brought enough Ondas to bolster our allies against corruption and prevent the frenzy from spreading further. Together you and I shall spread Alhara's gift across the forest. This frenzy shall advance no further.
Wild guide you well.
I'm an expert in the fauna of Eversong, and I can say with certainty that the vast majority of the wildlife here tend to be a fairly average size, but these light frenzy scepters are decidedly, unequivocally not. One bite from those thorny jaws could claim the lives of half a dozen forest riders if they are caught unawares. My rangers have their quivers full, culling the chaff alongside the Harineer.
See to it that those towering Tyrannosaurus don't catch them unawares.
May the wind guide
Said
you.
There's twice.
Stop the ritual! To arms! Eversog need not burn today!
What the fuck? Oh, that was trying to be polite. Direct Orwena to empower nearby allies. Isn't it on these things? Do you? How many things I gotta do? Help. Okay, friendly creeps. Yeah, the only one. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, yep.
Greetings. With perseverance, strength.
The day is nearly won. The Sindarai cull every new sprout that blooms, and the Harati ward the surrounding wilds against the frenzy's influence. All that yet remains is to remove these light-bound serpents' misguided head. Root Warden Ruya has opposed our every action and shouted down every word, but he is still a Root Warden, and one with the power of a frenzy and Lightbloom host at his beck and call. He is strong, but he does not walk with Al-Nahara. It is time to end this.
Do not fear the dark.
I cannot say we have ever fought a Haranir Root Warden before. Anything we should know?
Ruya, the will of Al-Nahara stands against you. Cease this madness!
No, not here. Not yet.
Show no fear. Ruya is... I can feel him fleeing through the roots. We have
Wasn't sure.
Peace, Owena. Ruya will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the Sun-Crowned Tree.
So happy I got that big burst thing.
With
so fun to
Ruya in
jump up and
retreat
spin and shoot
Aldust
off.
in hand, we can drive the frenzy back.
Perhaps we meet again.
It It is done. The frenzy is rooted. The root warden has fled, and the Sindori have reclaimed control of their forest. I can scarcely believe it, but we succeeded, Grimoto. By Al-Nahar's grace, we found a path forward. Now Haldoran's people invite us to their den. I am not fond of your surface cities, but you have aided me so many times, my friend. It is time that the Harati reached out hands of our own.
May you lend your song to hers.
Your people saved our home, Orwena, and at great cost to yourselves. Your sacrifice shall not go unrecognized. I must insist you join me in Silvermoon.
Orwena, your efforts saved Eversong this day. The Haranir will always have a place in Silvermoon, should they wish it.
For the first time in generations, the Haranir walk upon the surface of Al-Nahara's creation. Time will tell how her creation receives us in turn. The fighting is far from over. The void claws at your gates and threatens your people. But know this, my friend, from this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Al-Nahara's bounty will have the Harati to contend with. But here in the deep below the earth.
I shall watch for you.
Nice.
The world watch over you.
Complete the following quest lines in Harandar. Oh my god, I only need 2 more points and I'm at 12,000.
Your path leads you
We have
deep,
traced
stranger.
Drui's flight through the Rootways as we suspected, but he has sought refuge deep within the blinding veil, where their light bloom first took root within Harandar. With Alundus empowering our command of life, we are able to keep the light bloom from spreading uncontrolled, but we will run out of Alundus long before Rhea runs out of patience. Rhea is wise and powerful, but his actions in Eversong prove that his conviction has grown into an uncontrollable fanaticism. He must be stopped.
Let nature take its course.
It will take some time for the elders to sort through the consequences of our actions here on the surface. Rest assured, though, Grimoto, you lent your aid to Harandar when we were blind to the dangers it faced. That is not a kindness easily forgotten. When the time comes, the Harandar will bring their strength to bear against these enemies of yours. I am certain of it.
By the roots.
Your actions in Harandar caused quite an uproar. The elders are in arms, the root wardens are worried. It is really quite exhausting. But there is good news as well. Orwena has heard rumblings from every corner of the roots. She tells me of Haranir who wish to see the world as she does, who feel compelled to seek the goddess beyond the brows of Harandar. We'll handle things in Harandar. Go to your leaders. Tell them that the Haranir are ready to join the fight.
We have much to do.
Though we've triumphed over Rhea and the Light Bloom for now, more remains to be done. The elders want to convene regarding the Harati's new place in the world. Now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past, our retinence and fear will not vanish overnight, but this is an important first step. We will be fine, Grimoto. Let Orwena and I deal with the elders. When the time comes, the Harati shall be at your side. For now, though, I'd imagine you have more pressing matters to attend.
Good.
Champion, return to the Sanctum of Light. This struggle is far from over.
Return to the Sanctum of Light.
With the Light Bloom contained, we have one less battlefront. We can focus on Xalatath's forces.
Join the fight against the Void. Far be it from me to look at the gift Hawkstrider in the mouth. Holdren has vouched for both the strength and tenacity. We shall need a great deal of both in the battle scum.
What I do for Quel'Thalas.
Yeah. Complete the Heridir campaign. I come back. Damn. Okay. Cool Heridir mount. it here, but we shall. When Haldoran burst into the War Council shouting about hidden worlds and ancient warriors, I thought he had gone mad. But now that I've seen the Haranir with my own eyes, we are lucky to have them as potential allies, and lucky to have you. I'd say I'm brokering that relationship. There is far more for us to do, but I've no doubt that the Harati will prove vital allies to Silvermoon in the days to come.
The light of the Sunwell be with you.
Lorthamar, what we saw out there, the light drove the Rotani to zealotry and madness.
Watch your tone, Haldoran. Blasphemy doesn't suit a man of your stature.
He was speaking to his Lord Regent.
We assume benevolent motives, but have seen the light used by the wicked before.
Without the light, your precious city, all of Azeroth would have been lost.
No one is questioning the light's grace, Turalyon, least of all the Sindori.
We seek to avoid its corruption, the light being turned against us. We are your friends, Turalyon, your family.
Family? Of course. The light bloom is an anomaly, but nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.
Faith. Getting kind of sick and tired hearing that word. Champion, we have a bit of a delicate situation. The Vanguard of the Light has just informed me they have taken Magister Umbric into custody. Apparently, he was trying to get close to the Sunwell. I do not have to tell you that tensions are high between the city and the Vanguard. We need Umbric to continue his research if we are to have a chance of contending with the Voidstorm. I want you to represent me in negotiating Umbric's release. Whether we like him or not, we need him.
Use discretion, champion. We need both Umbric and the Vanguard.
It's not Umbric, it's Umbric. My bad. 3 in the morning, fog, dude. All I do is wreck my sleep schedule and then I gotta fix it. It's not. I wanted to summon this. Give me the ivory one. Just want to peep it. Probably will never ride it, but. It's cool to see new mounts added, see what they're doing in the game. You can't fly. Okay, ground mount only. Wish they'd just come out with a thing that would just allow all ground mounts to fly, but then was that taken away from my Headless Horseman mount and others?
I was investigating the void to help you!
We will not be tempted by your offers of help, Void Elf.
We embrace power. We do not fear
I was simply attempting to get closer.
The light is not the only path.
The light is not the only. I was simply attempting to get closer, reading on the Voidstorm. Look, we do not have time for their distrust of my methods. Can you feel it? The Voidstorm is not growing weaker. It is getting stronger. The Sunwell cannot maintain its defense much longer. I need to find a way into the Voidstorm, and to do that, I need to evaluate the data I just gathered without getting killed by the Zealots. Can you help talk them down?
Maintain focus and control.
Explain how Umbric is researching a way into the Voidstorm. Lothamir is blinded. What's this dude sound like?
We have overcome much.
Lothamir did send you. Umbric was once a colleague before he turned to the Void. He was always reckless. You might call it bold, but his approach to the magic showed no respect for the boundaries we carefully established to safeguard this world. Now he's gone too far. Ultimate is blinded by his desperation. Yes, we must save Silvermoon and the Sunwell, but to turn to the Void. No, Umbric is not only using the Void, but relying on techniques refined by one of our greatest betrayers. It will be harder to rely only on the light or arcane to find a way into the Voidstorm, but they will be far more trustworthy methods than Umbric plans.
Be about your work.
The Holy Light will answer.
The Vanguard of Light knows our business when it comes to war with the Void. The forces there are predatory, infectious, cancerous, and consuming. That is how they fight. They wear the face of the friend of Othor, Adil, and then before you know it, another world is devoured. We have already compromised our legions enough for Silvermoon. Lothar is thinking too small. We are not here to save a city. We are here to save all of Azeroth. Urmberg is researching ways into the Voidstorm. I have no doubt that is true, yet we can trust him to give us a path we can use. Or is it for his own personal gain? We need to go on the offensive, but again, this is how the Void infests worlds. They offer you a hand in your time of need and then take everything from you. Queen Ansarat, Queen Azura, Nexus King Salhadar. All of these people accepted a hand offered when they were most desperate. We must rise above them. How would enter the Voidstorm without Umberg's help? Our own auguries are researching this. They do not have a solution yet, but neither does this void-stained elf. We cannot bring the Vindicar to bear here due to the suppressive magics. Teleportation and light magics cannot breach the stone. Yet we will find a way. We have faith. That we will find
May
a way.
the light show its wrath.
Careful of the Void's tricks.
I caution you all for allowing a Void Elf as powerful as Magister Umbric near the Sunwell is warranted. Illyria, Windrunner, approached the Sunwell a few years ago, and it altered the magic just by her presence. Granted, she holds a dark Naru within her. I'm not about to risk letting her creature so given to the Void they're close to the Sunwell. Interesting, because that's the War Within. So the War Within was already a few years ago. When the Lothar wants to see Umbric freed. I do not recognize Lothamar's authority in this matter. This Void Elf is in exile, by his very nature considered to be a threat to the Sunwell and our forces here. Umbric is a citizen of Silvermoon, nor are we subservient to the rules of Region Lord. When it comes to our war with the Void, he may counsel, not give orders. Returning away into the Voidstone. Tempting, too tempting. I doubt we could trust a path represented by a minion of the Void, but we need to do something. The Sunwell is holding for now, but this is not a stalemate. The Voidstone will begin breaching our defenses soon if something does not change. We must go on the offensive.
The light protects you.
I could have talked in...
The light protects you. I could have talked like this more.
I will always try. Anduin, the Vanguard of Light caught Magister Umbric getting close to the Sunwell. I had to intervene, and to ensure they did not execute him on sight. Lotharaxian and I are both familiar with the corrupting nature of certain magics and their influence. It seems we took very different lessons from their experiences, however. Master Umbric Green. I agree with Lothamar, though I also understand this is a politically implicated situation. Magister Umbric is not a citizen of Silvermoon. He is a Rendorai of our exiles, which means Lothamar has no authority. Even if Umbric were a citizen, he is also a magister. That means he falls under the auspice of Grand Magister Ramath, who seems to have taken Umbric's use of void magic as a personal betrayal.
I hear a radiant song. High Commander, you will release Magister Umbric, if you please.
No! This elf has made their allegiance known.
They have. To me. Time and time again, Umbric and his Rendorai have shown their loyalty to the Alliance, despite persecution and distrust. You do not have the time to imprison him, nor the grounds to execute him.
But Umbric
is fond of bold actions. Is that what I heard you say, Grand Magister? Now is the time for bold actions. Release him. I accept full responsibility.
Fine. On your head, be it.
I can protect you in the city,
Thank
but
you
the
for your
Vanguard will
intercession.
not allow
Well, I
you to
prize
approach the
myself on doing
Sunwell.
what is necessary for
Results
Silvermoon.
will change that.
And the Sunwell. I have a feeling my own patience would
I
have
have
worn
no
thin, and I would have
tools, no
said something
support,
that
and
all of us
zealots
would
on
have regretted.
both sides hunting me.
If you found a pathway to Xalatath, the Vanguard would leave, to say nothing of the power your people could acquire.
We have made many sacrifices.
Come with an open mind.
It's just the dungeon. So that's it. That's the end of this
The
quest.
eternal sun still guides us. We shall not falter.
I just have this Hyrendar thing left, and what? Job. What the hell? Nobody likes working. Shit sucks. Use the timepiece. What is it? I gotta use this thing. All objectives. Campaign. Hours. Collabs. The timepiece allows you to see the creators. Oh, here we go. Now what? Frozen moments investigated. Frozen moments not in the building. What the fuck? Oh, they're outside, yeah. Yeah, we full up on those. We only have those jobs where, you know, you gotta enslave yourself away for 40, 50, maybe even 60 hours a week for the rest of your life. We got plenty of those.
Senua Minore.
Bro, I can't. Is it this? I gotta talk to this? Okay, yeah. Another one. I can employ you for doll hairs.
With perseverance, strength.
Morgaloid productions and angry spirits, yet still no journal. Step aside. I'm ending this nonsense and tracking it properly.
Aldiel Shala.
Aldiel Shala. A single tangible lead instead of grasping. Wait, is that the journal? Quick! After the Mangy met. Follow us.
Glory to the Sindora.
Leave this. What, the lion or what? Yeah. A dog. Of all creatures, this is the thief we've been chasing, and now we must save it from a lynx. Truly, this day has taken a most irritating turn. No matter, we shall retrieve the journal, though I do wonder if this canine truly understands the gravity of his
May the eternal sun guide.
A little overkill? Definitely not. Appreciate that. Yeah, the stream setup definitely has come a ways. I've been doing it for 2 years maybe. Definitely learned a lot in that time. Midnight? I'm liking it a lot. I haven't played WoW in 5 years, so I haven't played since Shadowlands, and I only played Shadowlands a little bit. So
that looks like a
before that,
treasure
I
out in
really
the
didn't play.
distance.
The last
Don't
time
miss this
I
opportunity.
played WoW pretty much up until Legion. That's when I
Baladash Malanor.
I finished Legion, and then that kind of stopped playing for a long time.
We shall not falter.
And I kind of just had this like, oh, you know, WoW, it's so old, and the graphics and all this stuff. And then I was like, you know, I can watch videos on it still, even when I wasn't playing. And then still can't, you know, keeping track of it and stuff. And then I was like, I'm just gonna pay $15 for a subscription, just see what it's like, see what it looks like, see, you know, if I get into it again. And then I started playing it, and you know, I mess around with the graphics and stuff to try to enhance it even more, which I actually made a video of. And it actually does look really good. I'm fucking with the vibe. There's not a lot of games where you can run around as like a warlock and a necromancer and a death knight and, you know, rogue. Like, it is pretty unique in terms of its classes and like the things you can do. So, reward in hand, as if appreciating your help, but there's no reason to be concerned over an amount of stolen items. I got a dog for my companion.
I have many lucky dudes.
Seller
come
trash. Constantly got to battle that inventory boss. Alright. Well, I think we're officially done with Silver Moon again. And Silver Moon, man. Silver Moon City, super sweet. The Void. Thing looks fucking sick. Actually, I was reading that people liked Silver Moon City so much, now they're talking about updating Stormwind and Orgrimmar to look like this too. And it is smart, because I think one thing that MMOs could update with is to make things feel more alive. So they have a lot of just random citizens and a lot of random things going on. And I think one thing they were smart about, like a lot of random walking people. And it's actually interesting, like they actually like acknowledge that you're there. Okay, well they didn't. Okay, well they didn't either. But I was playing it the other day, and one was like trying to avoid me. Yeah, right here. The girl does for some reason. The other two did not. And I think it's smart to make it feel more alive that way. And I think they could go one step further. And this is something I've said like other MMOs could do, is even have it so that the things outside kind of do the same thing. Like, then they've kind of started doing it like this right here, how it's just like flying around. They need more stuff like that. Like WoW's pretty good with it and they have critters and stuff, but it's just like having these things just doing random shit. Just like, what are these things doing, you know? I think if they added a lot more like patrolling in the game, like pats patrolling mobs, just to try to keep it more lifelike. And like they have, but I think they could go a step further, so stuff's just not like randomly just walking around. Like, what are they doing, you know? Like have it so like wolves are hunting critters, like chasing critters, or have it so like, you know, your herbivores are like eating out of bushes and shit. They've gotten better at it, but I think that's like the future, I guess. Like they could bring it one step further. And then and another thing I think of is like Red Dead Redemption, how kind of they have like those quests lines that are random, where all of a sudden, you know, you're riding your horse in Red Dead Redemption and all of a sudden like just random quests just like appear out of nowhere. Like I think that would be kind of cool. But then it's like, I'm not sure how well they would be able to do that, how well they'd be able to do that, because everything in WoW has to be like tracked, you know, like you need to be able to like repeat it. So even though it would be like a random quest, like you'd think it would still have to like show up on the map, and that would take away like the authenticity of it. I don't know. That makes sense. I don't know. Well, all that's really left is this dungeon. I gotta go through this portal. Definitely way more lively, for sure. It's definitely pretty sick. Never played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I've obviously have heard all about it and how amazing it is. I played older Baldur's Gate games before like Baldur's Gate was like popular. Okay, this is supply crate. Hopefully I'm not in an alliance dominated. Realm, that is the Blood Elf. That's a Blood Elf. 2 Blood Elves. Alright, we're friendly. We're all bros here. Okay. Oh, instance was the word I was looking for. Because I seem to always just like alliance instances, man. They go for these crates like crazy. And there was one time I was in an instance where it seemed like it was horde dominated. It's not. Okay, a lot of friendlies here. This is good. Haven't got one of these in a while. Lands, 150 honor. There's 3 things in there. What's our currency? 447. We need 3 honor to get or something. Something that at least gets us to like that base 276 item level, because then we can start doing like arena. Oops. Bro, what is this? Terrain drops little triangles. That's weird. What the hell? Is it supposed to do that? That's crazy. It's like, what? What else do we get? We got the pattern, but I thought there was a 3rd thing in there. I don't see nothing. Let's go turn this quest in. Dude, and the zones? Huge. Super huge. Zones are definitely... they're sick.
You seek trade?
This dust sparkles like a dream. You find more, bring it to me. I look for treasures rare and wonderful to trade for
Return
exchange.
if you need.
So this is the butterfly lady. Trading here. That looks kind of cool. Not a lot of cool swords pre the last couple expansion packs. Only 10 dust for this thing? Damn, that's crazy. I already got 3. Just gotta find the little butterflies that float around. Okay. Oh, there it is. I don't like it when it looks like it just like a giant dagger. It's like, what? Cute.
Go prepared.
Alright, let's see. There's the other quest. The flying definitely gives you something to do. Not only is it like twice as fast, but it like gives you something to do while you're flying. And it feels realistic.
Yes? What is it?
Thank goodness you returned. As you can see, we're still in fairly dire straits here. Though we quelled its spread beneath Shaldrasil's roots, the light room remains in threat. There are rumors of Fungarians acting erratically in Fagara village, and there is no root warden in Har al-Noor to deal with either. Thankfully, we have the next best thing, an intrepid outsider with a habit of helping others.
Roots guide you home.
Just volunteer me, that's cool. What is this? The Blinding Veil. I suppose we'll do this dungeon and then maybe call it. It's 3:30 in the morning. Fuck. Keep wrecking my sleep schedule, and then I gotta go to work. And I don't want to wake up for work. Who's that? Oh yeah, now we got 4. Just gotta look out for the butterflies. I'm so sick of questing. I did like literally every quest since Quell Thanos and Silver Moon City. I've done all the main shit here except the little ones, and I'm just like, do we do them? Wanted ones are decent. You just go and kill something. I'm so sick of questing. Oh my god. Nice, I guess. Look how cool this place looks. What the fuck? can't fucking see.
What did the roots bring?
Not far from here, sluice stalks lurk in the shallows. This creature has developed a taste for the flesh and bones, and it won't be long until she wanders out of the mire in search for warmer-blooded prey. Take her out and bring her luminescent stalks. They'll serve as proof and also make a fine centerpiece for an evening table.
Return, if you must. Your path leads here.
See that the huge creature over that way, that's Helbora. She'll set herself up too close to the road, and we're concerned she's going to wander out of the mire and become even more of a threat. Deal with her if you can, and bring me back one of her thorns as proof of your hunt.
Fear the dark.
Are you ready to test yourself against a true foe? In the center of the gloom mire is Galantonius, a fungal giant of enormous proportions. Kill him if you think you can. I'm willing to be impressed and pay handsomely for this task.
Alnhara watch over you.
Okay. tree's just as strong as the rest of them.
Speak
It's like
swiftly.
easy 3 fucking quests.
My claws are ready. Wild guide you.
Expected more EXP from that. I wonder if it's like... I don't think it's like Final Fantasy 14 because I haven't heard of anything else that's like that, but Final Fantasy 4, or maybe it's 11. I think Final Fantasy 11, where your odds are faster than your evens. Like me being 88 will be longer than 89. I don't know. It's like weird. They got it set up like that. I think that might be 14 that I heard that. Alright. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Yes?
It's not gonna even give me an ETA. It's already 4 in the morning, just about.
Go
Maybe
now.
I will just call it right here. Decimate my fucking sleep schedule if I stay awake. We're 88. We just need 2 more levels. It'll be end of the game. Not bad considering my coworker just boosted himself to level 90. It's a party. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for me. We'll come back probably sometime tomorrow. Grind on it. Get them last 2 levels. And then start getting our PvP gear. I'm definitely going to focus more on PvP than PvE. But I will try to do both. I think there's just that. Why not? I mean, do both. I mean, they're both fun. I started the game when I first started, like way back, fucking when. I just was huge into PvP, and I did like Karazhan and stuff like that. But I was definitely more of a PvPer, and then in Wrath of the Lich King, it kind of swapped, where I was definitely way more of a PvEer, just because I was in a good guild. We were pushing like end game progression kind of stuff. So I definitely got into the PvE then, and then Legion, I'd say it was probably more PvE too. Wrath of the Religious Drainer, but this time I'm like, no, I want to push some PvP arena and try to see how high we can get. Because then it's like we'll have League of Legends, you know, we're pushing, trying to get to gold. We're trying to get to silver 3, but you know what I mean. Like our goal is to keep climbing from silver to gold, and then we'll have we'll have Fortnite, which we're pushing to. I mean, I don't know if I'll get to Unreal, but we're already platinum, so we're trying to get past platinum, and we're doing build. So I'm learning how to build on top of it, which I'm relatively new at, and then we'd have a World of Warcraft, like arenas and stuff like that. So we'd have 3 different games where we're playing pretty competitively. So we'll see how that goes. But appreciate anybody who watches. Until next time, peace out.